What's up guys, TechTime here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. If you haven't subscribed already, the subscribe button is right below that like button. Also, if you want to like this video on the way. Okay, so if you have any additional questions or you just want to reach out to me somewhere else, I'm pretty active on Twitter. I'll leave my username here and I'll leave a link to it in the description. If you have any questions or just want to follow me there, you know where to find me. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 8 Plus. And at the filming of this video, it has been 8 months exactly since this phone has been released. Alright, so let's start by talking about the design. So this phone is made out of glass and metal, and when I say metal, I mean only the sides are made out of metal, but the front and back are both glass, and they say that it's the most durable glass in a smartphone, but I mean, at the end of the day, glass is glass. I would put a case on it just because you paid good money for it and you don't want to crack it. Okay, this phone is an expensive phone. I mean, it's an $800 phone, so it's not cheap by any means, and you would expect it to do a lot of things. So like I said, design is personal preference. I personally like the glass front and back. So even though it does catch fingerprints and it does reflect, it still looks really good. If you really, I mean, like I said, you're gonna be putting a case on it if you care about your phone, but yeah. Speaking of the back, you have your dual camera with a 12 megapixel sensor, one a wide angle and the other one is a telephoto lens, as well as a quad LED flash and a microphone. And on the bottom you do have your speaker, no headphone jack, expected, and you have your lightning port. So on the right side you do have your power button, and on the left side you have your volume up and down. And on the front also you do have your 7 megapixel camera. Now the display. So unfortunately in 2018, it's still a 1080p display. It's really bright and it does support True Tone. There's a clear distinction between it and the iPhone, let's say like 6s Plus, but it's still LCD, and I know a lot of people may prefer OLED displays nowadays, but it's a really good display. The problem is that one, it's 1080p, and my gosh, like those bezels are they're just massive, alright? Okay, so let's talk about the processor. So this phone has the A11 Bionic chip, and that processor is a beast, and it's on a category on its own. Second place isn't even close. So performance is top notch on this phone, and I think it should stay like that for the next few years. As apps demand more and more processing power, this phone should handle it no problem. Now, battery life on this phone is really good. So this phone lasts an entire day, actually a little bit more than that. It depends on the usage, of course, but yeah, battery life on here is spectacular. So this phone to me is kind of hard to recommend. I know it's been out for 8 months, but you know, Apple is not gonna make it cheaper unless it's been out for a year, which is that's disappointing on its own. But I can't recommend it for people who I don't know, I can't recommend it, not yet. Because you can get the iPhone 7 Plus for much cheaper, $200-300 cheaper right now, and still have almost the same features. I understand it's not the A11 Bionic chip, but let's be real, unless you're using heavy VR stuff, you won't be able to tell the difference from day-to-day tests or playing regular games. It's hard to tell the difference. And the camera on here is really good, and I'll discuss that in a second. But would you rather use glass or aluminum? That's personal preference. So I don't know, if you already have an iPhone 7 Plus, I wouldn't upgrade to this unless you want the iPhone 10, which is a whole different story. So let's talk about the camera real quick. I mean, this camera is just a pleasure to use. It's spectacular in every way. Colors are accurate, dynamic range is really good. Focus is really good, exposure, contrast. I mean, this pretty much checks every category. So I'm gonna say it, and this might be a bold statement. This is the best camera that has ever been put on a smartphone, period. I understand that a lot of people might prefer the Google Pixel XL, but I haven't used it, so I can't tell you. As of right now, this is the best camera that I have ever used on a smartphone, period. And yeah, I said it, and I meant it too. Alright, let me do, matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna bring my personal phone, which currently is the iPhone 6s Plus. The iPhone 6s Plus has been out for some time now, and here's the thing. This one has the A9 chip, by the way, and this one has the A11 Bionic chip, like I said. And if we do like day-to-day tests, hold on, let me close out all the app, close the camera. Okay, so let's do a quick day-to-day test. The phone app, 3, 2, 1. Is that difference really worth $600-700 more than what this phone currently costs? I don't know. If you plan on using day-to-day tests and you must have an iPhone, this wouldn't be my first choice. But camera quality, you can definitely tell the difference. So let me give you guys this conclusion. So I made this video to kind of show what the iPhone 8 Plus has been like in 8 months, since it has been out for 8 months. And would I recommend it or not? I would not recommend it. Nope. Because I mean, day-to-day tests, things will not change. I guarantee that. I understand the speaker quality on here is way better than the speaker quality on the 6S Plus, but hey, that's really, so the speaker quality, the display, and the camera is the only thing that, and the processor is the only thing that the iPhone 8 Plus, those categories are the only thing that the iPhone 8 Plus has on the iPhone 6S Plus. Is that worth that $800 price tag? That's up to you. But I told you guys that we're gonna test the speaker quality, so we'll do that. Okay, so speaker quality. This phone gets really loud, the sound is really clear, the bass is good, and it's overall an amazing speaker. And I give Apple props for putting a speaker like that on a smartphone. But as I said before, is it really worth that price point? That's all up to you guys. So let me put the phone down. I made this video way too long, longer than expected. And I want to thank you all so much for watching it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Also leave a like. And I'm working on another project really soon, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.